All right, guys, this is another episode of What's Next. This one was by request. I went back to try to find the comment where it was requested, but I cannot find it for the life of me. I believe it was Lolita Davidovic. If not, guys, let me know who it was and I'll shout you out on the next video. Anyways, what's next for Claudia Gadelha? So you guys know I did a very depressing series of what's next for all of the losers on that UFC 231 card. I did miss out on Claudia. That's only because Claudia has been so unimpressive that I didn't think it needed to be part of it didn't need to be part of that series necessarily, but Claudia has been a world beater before. She has been the number one contender. She would beat up on the entire division, every single person except for the champion. Except for JJ, she just couldn't figure it out. But now we are watching Claudia Gadelha get incredibly comfortable, and she too, just like JJ, she's circling the drain. She has now racked up 2 losses to other contender. Well, 1 loss to a contender and 1 loss to Nina Ansaroff, who I will not say is a contender. She's still kind of climbing, kind of on her way up. I saw what the UFC did. They put Nina Ansaroff as number 3 in the division. Ugh. I remember I did a video a while back. I said, as soon as this fight was announced, I said, if Nina Ansaroff can beat Claudia Gadelha, she will be top 5 in the world. Everybody in the comment section was like, top 5? I don't think so. That's a bit much. That's a bit far. Trust me, guys. Trust me, guys. My word, man. But it is what it is. I'm just joking around. All of my fight picks are wrong, so I can't brag too much. Anyways, Claudia Gadelha has now lost to Nina Ansaroff, Jessica Andrade, Joanna Jędrzejczyk twice. The rankings are getting stacked. They're getting absolutely stacked. The last time that Claudia had a loss, she was able to go back and kind of fight somebody who was a little bit smaller in Carla Esparza. Carla Esparza pieced her up, though. Carla could have gotten the win. To be honest, I don't know. Carla looked like she had gotten the win, but it is what it is. That when you leave it to the judges, you just left it to a damn coin flip, to be honest. So Claudia Gadelha can still do quite well against a fighter who is a little bit smaller than her. Hate to say it like that, but Nina Ansaroff, bigger. Jessica Andrade, bigger. JJ, bigger. Size doesn't always matter, but when you see a person consistently losing to the bigger fighter, then at that point, you have to call a spade a spade. This ratio can't be neglected. We can't overlook it. So I have a feeling that they're going to send Claudia Gadelha back down to somebody lower in the rankings. She's obviously not going to fight Tatiana Suarez or Joanna Jędrzejczyk or Jessica Andrade. She already lost to 2 of those fighters, and Tatiana Suarez is the future strawweight champion of the world. Standing by it. Probably the first to say it outside of the camp. Probably the first to say it outside of that Suarez camp. But I've seen it, man. When I saw her on Tough, I was like, this girl with the wrestling. Yeah, she's intense. And I really like watching her fights as well. So I would love to see her become a champion. Anyways, she's not going to fight Tatiana. She's not going to fight Nina she already lost to Nina. She already lost to Joanna. She already lost to Jessica. She beat Carla Kovalevich, who is below her. And the other fighters down, you're talking about 7, 8, 9, 10 guys. It's not a weak bunch. I won't say it's a weak bunch of fighters, but it's Tecia Torres, Michelle Waterson, Carla Esparza, and Felice Herrig. Felice is coming off of a loss. Carla just lost to Claudia. Tecia is coming off of a loss, if not 2 losses. The only fighter that I see here is Michelle Waterson. Michelle Waterson is coming off of that big win over on the Khabib Conor card against Felice Herrig. I believe that she was the underdog on that one. I'm not sure, but I think she was the underdog. But she went out there and just outsmarted Felice Herrig. And that's why I think that Michelle Waterson is a teeny tiny little fighter. She really is. But if she can outsmart Claudia Gadelha and outwork Claudia Gadelha, she can beat Claudia. Claudia's gas tank has not gotten better over the years. It has only gotten worse over the years. That's what I'm saying. Claudia in that fight at UFC 231 had a blitz, a nice little fiery fight that she brought out in the first round, but it only lasted 60 seconds. After that, she was on cruise control, and in the third, she was weak in the knees. I mean, there's a lot of things next for Claudia. I think what's next for Claudia, I think she might go tumbling down the rankings. I actually think she might go tumbling down the rankings. What else is next for Claudia? I think that Claudia also is, she needs to eat, if she doesn't want to go tumbling down the rankings, she needs to tighten up her gas tank. She's one of those fighters that needs to do sparring, back to back sparring, back to back wrestling, and she also needs to throw sprints and jogging and things like that. Actually, I would say sprints into her training repertoire. She needs to do those uphill sprints when you get that steep hill at the park and you just run up as fast as you can and then just kind of jog down. Run up as fast as you can. Or she can do the same thing with stairs. She needs to build up her cardio. I don't know if this girl smokes or what. I'm really not sure because the size of her doesn't, it makes me think that she would be a lot faster and she would be able to last a little bit longer, but she can't. She needs to go in there with Michelle Waterson. I think that Claudia can still beat a lot of the strawweights, but she needs to tighten some things up. She has great power. She has great wrestling, but the cardio is killing her. It's sending her down the rankings. It's like somebody stuffed a foot in her face at the top of the hill, and now she's just tumble rolling. You know, it's like, I don't want to see Claudia bottom out, but I feel like the sad truth is that this is what we're watching. Right? We're watching her. It feels like she's already emptied the clip and now she's just firing off blanks. I'm not sure what to say about Claudia. What's next? She needs to test herself against Michelle Waterson. She tested herself against Nina Ansaroff down in the rankings and she failed that test. Now she's got to go a little bit further down in the rankings to see if she can beat Michelle Waterson. That's what's next. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button.